was to be offered 100 million naira. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it.
Guys, now there's a Nigerian adage that says nothing Musa no go see for gate, and many have been asking, is this actually a country? Now, I'd like you to take a look at a graving allegation that was released by the just inaugurated NANs president few hours ago, who has gone ahead to implicate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son in person of Seyi Tinubu, the managing director of Nigerian Television Authority and the Minister of Youth Affairs in Nigeria. I'd like you to take a look at this word for yourself before I come back to give you the response of Seyi Tinubu, who has gone ahead to deny these graving allegations, and I'll also be giving you the reactions of Nigerians that have sparked reactions on the internet.
The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked. The Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And he felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANs president. I did that to gain my freedom, but immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this, that he will instruct, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now ask, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyi is, I say, yes, Seyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANs president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up, and that Seyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was already done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANs president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANs, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANs, the touts from NANs. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Seyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the senior special assistant to the president on student affairs. The secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
Alright guys, so before we take a look at what Nigerians had to say about the exposition of NANs president, let's take a look at what Seyi Tinubu responded after this video went viral on the internet. A news report says, enough is enough. Seyi Tinubu breaks silence on alleged involvement in NANs inauguration chaos. Seyi Tinubu, son of Nigerian president, has categorically denied claims by the newly elected NANs president, Comrade Atiku. that he led armed talks to disrupt the National Association of Nigerian Students inauguration in Abuja and threatened his life. In his strongly worded response shared on Instagram, Seyi described the allegation as fake news and defamatory, warning that he may pursue legal action if the misinformation continues. And I'm wondering why the word may for such a grievous allegation. Enough is enough with these fake stories and defamation of my character, he wrote alongside the screenshot of the news report. Now, let's take a look at what some Nigerians had to say about these allegations by the NANs president that has sparked reactions on the internet. Water said, "Congrats to the NANs president, great job." And Sowore said, "My brother, you are a brave soldier. These are the kind of youths we need to take over the affairs of this nation. May the Lord keep you and give you all you need to fulfill your purpose." Godwin said, "Chai, what APC cannot do does not exist. Shameless people." And Gael said, "This is really ridiculous in this country." Water Shogun said, "Tinubu must go." And Chukupol said, "Now wow, who is this guy? Very courageous." Water Shogun also said, "You must never attack the youth." Katie said, "After all this revelation, nothing will happen. I beg, Nigeria is gone." Joe said, "So this is democracy. So sad to see this type of things happening in a democracy." And Meme said, "This guy is very brave. I hope they don't break him." Akin said, "Like father, like son." And Ifoma said, "At least with people like this NANs president, there's still hope for Nigeria. Indeed, a new Nigeria is possible." Ekpa said, "Thank God there is still heroes in Nigeria." And Esten said, "Very, very terrible." Smart said, "Wonder shall never end." And Maureen said, "Seyi Tinubu is even worse than his father, Tinubu. They will always use a woman to talk trash. Anyway, maybe what happened to Kenyan MP yesterday, by the time blah blah blah." Another one came from Kentu, who said, "Watch, these views will go down the water. A regional autonomous system of government is the only way. Overtalk can never save Nigeria." And finally, Lucy said, "Shame to you, Nigeria." Now, the truth is that I keep saying it, that unfortunately, we have people young and vibrant who knows all these things about Seyi Tinubu and are coming out to give him support. What then do we expect the future of the nation Nigeria to be? We'd like you to do what to share this video for more people to get to see the exposition of the NANs president who was just inaugurated in the early hours of yesterday. And we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video.